different. So we got. Oh my god, they're starting already. Oh, here we go. I know GanDrake will be running Maldraker. I'm not sure about Lucida, but this is the losers bracket, second round. I'm fairly sure. So hopefully this run is good. Oh, Alibaba did solo commentary the other night. Okay, cool. Well, I got a tough follow up, don't I? Brew just told me that he found a commentator, so hopefully I should be joined by someone pretty soon. Okay, so let me just refresh my stream right now. So they're both doing Black Fire Bombs Asylum, so it's a lot easier than it's probably the easiest Asylum you can do. Not the fastest, but both of these guys will be needing to pick up the Hunter's Bow, so it's probably going to be around 1:55, 2 minutes for their Asylums right now, so I'm assuming Lucida... Can anyone tell me the chat, does Lucida do Dragon plus Tooth? Dragon plus Tooth? Okay, yeah, sure. Dragon plus Tooth plus 5. Oh my god, I'm going insane. Does he do Maldraker or DT plus 5? There we go. Lucida hits the fog wall first, so he's obviously gonna win. He's so far ahead. So it's actually a little faster to just spam through his dialogue and not give a shit about what he's saying. I mean, not give a crap about what he's saying. Yeah. Sorry for that slip up. Talking to Mr. Brood, and he's finding me a commentator. So apparently it's somebody that hasn't... it's somebody that, like, isn't... Like, he's been lurking, and he wants to stream. Make sure to PM you. Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry, just going through. So, 213. Oh, that's right, it's RTA. Did they both quit out the door? I missed it, sorry. I'm trying to get another... runner. Alright, they're both in Firelink Shrine now, so apparently they're both doing Maldraker, and that's pretty much one way to do the route, so their routes are going to be pretty similar. They're both going to be doing Lower Undead Berg Skip, bless their souls, which is, you know, one of the most daunting things, especially in a race, because, yeah, if you miss the jump and you land down the bottom, it's like a 30-second reset, and then if you miss it once, you usually miss it a couple times. And, both going to be doing the Undead Merchant Snipe, I think. Unless that's... Actually, I don't know Maldrake too well. But they're going to quit out the Drake, and yep. They throw fireballs at the Undead Merchant instead of going to buy it, because it's just... You don't need to actually buy anything. All you need is its drops. So, yeah, it's so much easier. Hello. Hey, cool. I'm joined by Casvin810. He's going to be streaming, commentating with me. How are you?
Hi, just call me Casvin. Hello everyone.
Casvin.
I'm gonna be your commentator with Set Booster.
Set Booster.
Set Booster. sorry.
That's alright.
Okay. So.
Yeah. So to give you an update, both of these guys are running Maldraker, and yeah, we're pretty much only 4 minutes in, so Lucida misses the Undead Berg Skip, unfortunately. Wait, did he quit out fast enough to not hit the ground? That is so smart! I'm doing that now. I'm doing that from now on.
Sorry, I'm having troubles with the stream. This is Speed Gaming 2, right?
Yeah, but there's a commentary stream that's like beforehand, so yeah, if you grab out the pop-out chat from the actual stream, and I'll send you the link to the commentary stream. Where is it? Message. Alright, cool.
Okay, nice. Thanks.
Alright, so GanDrake successfully doing the Lower Undead Berg Skip, and then Lucida gets the jump.
No compatible source was found in this video, so I cannot join that.
Oh, yeah, because you gotta open it in Firefox or something that's not Google Chrome.
Oh, okay, so...
Google Chrome doesn't like it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it was also sent in your DMs, Tasman.
Okay, okay.
GanDrake picking up the gold pine resin, and Lucida will be doing it as well. Pretty much makes getting the Drake sword and the Taurus fight so much easier and a lot faster, and it is a speed run, so pretty much there is no route that doesn't do that. And my stream is freezing up too. So Taurus,
sorry.
cool. That's okay. Taurus, there is a pretty consistent way to kill him. If you get 4 hits on him with the short sword and pine resin, he'll stagger, and then so you gotta time it so that you stagger him when you have full endurance, so then you can just wail on him while he's staggered, and then 1 hit after that, and then he's almost dead. Yeah, you can use Chrome. I am using Chrome, but you just gotta like do some stuff in the settings. There is a yeah, like I think the speed bod gives you like a TXT or some message. Lucida now going into the Taurus fight, and GanDrake is going to be getting the Drake sword, which is super powerful early game, but has no scaling, so it really falls off late game. Even like if you don't have the red tier stone ring, which we'll get into later, and you use that against the iron golem, it's even falls off then. So Drake sword really good for early game, sort of falls off around the mid game and virtually useless late game. I'm glad that I'm actually going to be able to commentate on something where like we're actually going to be able to, they're both doing the same route, and I'm guessing in that case doing the same order of bosses, so we can actually visibly see how far ahead or behind one is. Lucida's a little bit behind right now since he missed the Laurenberg skip. He wouldn't be too far behind in IGT since he did quit out, but since it's RTA, yeah. Okay, GanDrake. Possibly, I don't know the Maldrake route too well, so we'll see if he goes to get red tier stone ring. I believe Maldrake doesn't kill gargoyles straight away, so he must be going to get the red tier stone ring, but let's see. He is not. I am wrong. Okay, cool. He must be going up to do Sensegate skip, maybe. We will see. Or maybe he's just gonna go to Alright, let me see it. I gotta refresh the stream as well. Yep. Oh, he's gonna go kill gargoyles. Okay, whatever. Well, I don't know anything. Don't listen to me. I run a bloody comfy mage. Open the route in another tab. I actually had it open just before because I was looking at the... Okay, that's a good idea. Speed Souls, Maldraker. And they're both doing the same version of Maldraker, I believe. Unless they're both... One of them does ESM, or... I don't think GanDrake does ESM. I'm not sure if Lucida does, though. We'll have a look. But, yeah. Very good suggestion, Fabler. Estes Flacon. But yes, other than Lucida missing the jump, there's really been no mistakes from either. I'm about to curse them, but no mistakes from either. Oh, that holo just like stepped out of the way. GanDrake getting a bit cold hands. They haven't warmed up yet. Missing the move swap. Okay, there we go. He's got it. So there's there we go. Oh, he got a good opener as well. Cuts the gargoyle tail. I'm not sure if that's the best opener, but yeah. Two hit staggers, and wow. Am I watching the same fight? I'm fairly sure, like, frame perfect, they had the exact same fight. Oh. That is actually pretty cool. But yeah. Lucida got move swap first try, which is why they are pretty much neck and neck again. gonna do, you know, ladders are the best time to do any menuing, especially like me if you're really slow at menuing. I just sit there in the menu right now and be like, okay, what can I do? What should I do because I got free time? Or, you know, when you make a coffee and ladders are the only time you can drink and then it ends up going cold because you take one sip like every half an hour. Yeah, that's great. Alright, both ringing the bell and boning back, and both should be going to get the red tier stone ring now. And red tier stone ring is the most overpowered thing in this game. Like, I guess not overpowered because it's a trade-off, but once you are below 20% health, you get plus 50% damage, I believe, 40 or 50, and that's before defenses, so it doesn't care what defenses they have. So yeah, that's why you're gonna see these runners running around with like no health, and they won't be upgrading their vitality very much. And let's see if any of them does the drop. I'm assuming like these are both pretty skilled runners, so they're. Oh, you're kidding, GanDrake, my man. Why would you do that? All right, I need to refresh. I'm watching a bit of a slideshow stream. I did forget to mention what move swap is, but next time we see move swap, I will do it again. GanDrake now running back to red tier stone ring. Lucida picks up the grass crest shield, which gives you a little bit of stamina regen, and it saves you about 1 second for every minute of speedrunning, I think, or of running. So Lucida's gonna quit out here to upwarp the elevator, and while he's stepping on it, he's probably gonna drop a bunch of crap. Yeah, especially when you pick up like all of the gargoyle stuff. No pink helmet though, so. Alright, GanDrake gets it this time. Good work. Lucida heading to the red tier stone tower now. Those drakes, they're a lot less tough than they look, but like as soon as you think you've got them down, like yes, I can get past these, they're easy. One day you'll just like have so much trouble with them. Like you'll get clipped on the wing, then you'll try and go away from the wing, and yeah, so everyone gets to the point where they're completely underestimating them and then just dies. So Lucida has the red tier stone ring now, and he's going to be using that from now on, which makes the next boss incredibly easy. Because with move swap, oh wait, I should not explain move swap now because he's about to do the sense gate skip, which one of my favorite sequence breaks in the game. So Lucida is gonna grab this hollow. Oh, he's gonna punch the air to aggravate it. And just outside of this bridge is out of bounds, but the out of bounds box, as you can see now, is just before the kill box, so it doesn't actually kill you if you parry and repost in that little spot in the middle of the stairs. So you touch that out of bounds box and the game thinks you're gonna fall and die, which is what you're seeing now is called the death cam. So the game thinks you're gonna die, so it goes to the top down. And yeah, when you're in this state, it unloads some stuff like the sense gate. So he's gonna walk straight past it, quit out, and then load back in, and he's gonna be essentially spawn on the other side of it. So, and GanDrake's about to do the exact same thing.
Okay, finally I'm in. So
you're in.
Here we go.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in.
Nice work, Esvin.
So we are in Sungate, Sense Fortress.
Yep. Sense Fortress, casual play, one of the most daunting places, but in speedrunning, it's actually one of the most consistent.
Easiest. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It took me like one entire day to get through it, and it was my first playthrough. One entire day. Really hard. But yeah, as you said, for speedrunning issues, it's really easy. Yeah, run straight.
Yep. So yeah, so if you know where to quit out to avoid the boulders and everything, and you know exactly where to run at the right times.
Anyway, if you somehow miss the boulder skip or anything like that, and you die, the run back is not that easy because the boulder changes.
Yeah, you sort of just got to run up and hope that it doesn't come, and you can get the quit out close enough.
Yeah.
So Lucida's about to do the move swap again, and I'll explain that now because it'll be very fast. So, oh yeah, that's a nice setup. You can see the red glow around him, which means he's in the range of the red tear stone ring, so he's now dealing plus 50% more damage. So move swap is also paired with the red tear stone ring, just lets you dish out so much damage, and I'll explain why. Is that the bow?
Are you gonna explain it?
Yeah, I'll explain it.
Okay.
The bow is the only weapon that you can two-hand in the left-hand slot. So you do that, you have a weapon in your right hand and a bow in your left hand, and you do an animation such as a jump, which is what Lucida will do. And then while you're in that animation, you queue up to two-hand that bow, so the game thinks, okay, well, after he does this animation, I'm going to two-hand the bow. But after you do the queue up, you go into the menu and you switch out the bow for something else, like the Drake sword, as he just did. And so now he's two-handing the Drake sword in the left hand because it thinks it's a bow. So you can't usually two-hand anything other than a bow in your left hand. And since a bow doesn't have a running attack or a backstep, a roll attack, a running attack, or a backstep attack, yeah, it takes those attacks from the right hand weapon, which is a mail breaker right now. And yeah, so essentially the result is you can grab really big weapons like the Dragon Tooth and wave it around like a little stick because you're using the moves from the mail breaker.
The moveset of the running attack of the mail breaker is pretty awesome for speed running things.
Yeah.
Normally it takes a lot of stamina if you're using like the Dragon Tooth, but it doesn't matter because many bosses get staggered when you hit them with the double hit.
Yeah, because it just deals so much damage.
Yeah.
Yep, so there's about a 1 minute difference now between these two, maybe 1.5, just from GanDrake's death at the just before the red tear stone ring. But that's pretty much all. There's still like one death can mean so much, especially if you're at Seath the Scaleless or at Nito. Like they're 5-minute resets. They're long runs.
The run backs are really long. I think Nito is the worst run back of all the.
Yeah,
all the
definitely.
bosses.
Unless depends if you get juke skip first try.
Yeah.
Or this
if
route
you get trapped. If you get trapped during the juke skip on the rails.
Did you have the juke warp?
No. I mean when you're doing the juke skip, there's a chance that you get stuck on the I don't know how it's called, the thing that I used to wear rails. But anyway.
Yeah.
So Lucida is. Oh,
you're fine.
Oh my.
Yeah. Lucida is at the rafters, which is the unofficial name for this area. It's a little RNG based. Depends if the Painted Warriors want to leave you alone, and they also have a patented move called the vacuum backstab, because they can just backstab you from a couple meters away, and it's really annoying.
Okay, somehow the stream is not friendly with me today. It froze and I had to reconnect. Everything's okay?
Yeah, for some reason it's really hard to stream the commentary stream.
Yeah. Something is interesting that we're about to see after he sleeps in the bonfire. He's gonna run up and do the switch thing, and when the staircase is going up, he's gonna quit out, and that's something interesting because how much time does he how much time does he saves you doing that strat when he jumps after the laser?
It saves about probably 7 or 8 seconds. It saves you running from the Dark Moon tube to the area. Yeah.
Lucida is gonna do
nice little easy thing.
Yeah, it seems easy, but it's not that easy. I tried it by myself and I couldn't do it.
Oh really? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try actually.
The thing is that I'm not quite used to run this route, so
yeah, me either.
I tried and And Lucida did it, so...
Yeah, he did it. Like, he's probably practiced it a whole bunch. Alright, let me refresh my stream here. GanDrake probably gonna do the exact same thing. We're literally seeing double for a long time. Yeah, Joshua, they're both doing male Draker. Oh my god, stream, please!
It froze?
Yeah, I have really crappy internet, but the
Okay,
commentary
so,
stream is so hard.
Lucida is going to the Silver Archers, and hopefully he's not going to get shot by the gargoyles. No, it's not gargoyles, it's like electric gargoyles. I don't know the names of those mobs.
Yeah.
But he didn't get hit, so it's okay.
Yeah, they're a lot easier during races because when you're concentrating, you listen for the audio cues more.
Yeah. It's really bad to get hit by those.
Yeah,
like,
very.
sometimes you are not full HP and you're running, so you get extra damage.
Yep, and sometimes you get hit and then get an arrow to the face immediately after, if the timing's right.
Like they combo you. Lucida is taking the safety bonfire. I think it's okay because it's alright. Yeah. It's a race.
I don't think anyone
takes like
a bunch of seconds.
Yeah, I don't think there is a reason to don't take this bonfire because it only takes like, I don't know, 8 seconds and it's really safe. The run back from the previous bonfire is pretty long.
Yeah. And especially no one's really 100% consistent at ONS.
Yeah, the problem with this road is that you are not like the weight of your gear is not enough to do the fast roll. So
yeah, you get a mid roll.
Yeah, so it makes the boss fight a bit more difficult.
Yeah, like the fast roll, especially in ONS, makes all the difference. Like,
yeah,
if you run BKGS and you have fast roll ONS, it's so easy.
And the other things that you're using, so I compare with the other road, is that you're using Red Crystal Ring in this fight. So mid roll with Red Crystal Ring, seems difficult.
Yeah, especially with Smo's like really huge hammer hitbox.
Yeah, I think this
Sometimes
fight is the one I hate the most in this route.
Really?
Because of the mid roll. Yeah, it's all about the mid roll. I'm really used to do the fast roll. In all routes you normally have a fast roll.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I really don't like the DLC bosses, which is why I hate all bosses.
Yeah, really? They are not that hard.
Yeah, but I never faced them until I actually started learning all bosses for this tournament. So I didn't have all that much time. Yeah.
You used to run any %?
I used to run any %? Oh.
Well, Lucida killed Ornstein and Smoke pretty easy. It was a nice start from... But it wasn't the best start, but it was a really good one. He missed the first move swap hit. The run attack. And Drake is it's about to fight him. Hope he gets a good start.
My commentary stream is just like crashed. It's not actually doing anything at all. So, come on. Oops. Is it gonna work now?
Okay, so GanDrake didn't get the most usual startup from this boss.
Nope.
Still got a decent one.
Oh, you got the step back. That's probably the best thing. Oh, still. Yeah, Smo jumping back as you're going for an attack. It's just like, yeah, this is free at that point. But you still gotta watch out for the butt slam.
Yeah, the only thing you gotta watch about this fight is to stagger every time you hit him, because otherwise, probably you're gonna die from a butt slam. So he got it.
Oh, cool.
Lucida is fighting Windlin. He's waiting for the arrows. That's a bad thing about this boss, that the only moment that you can kill him is when he shoots the arrows, and sometimes he doesn't shoot anything in like, I don't know, 10 times
yeah.
or more, and it wastes a lot of time.
Yeah, sometimes you're just sitting there face hugging the corner while he's throwing a bunch of homing soul masses at you.
He loves to troll sometimes.
Alright, Fiza was kind enough to lower the bitrate of the commentary stream, so now I can actually watch it.
Nice.
That's how fast Lucida is. Doesn't even get one word in. You go split.
No, Lucida is hitting Street Demon, so he gets the peculiar doll, and he can go to the painted world, which is necessary to do all bosses.
Yeah.
He times the tube of the soul to jump from the elevator, so he can get the RST later. RTST, sorry.
Yep, that, and you get a good 12,000 souls as well.
I think Gwendolyn is trolling GanDrake. Not quite sure, but I think she was trolling.
GanDrake didn't practice it enough.
Okay, he staggered and now he killed her, so
Yeah.
that's okay.
So you can only stagger Gwendolyn off the arrow attack, which is why people usually wait. But it's also the longest attack, so she won't like.
Yeah, but the thing is that if
easily.
you hit her while she's doing the other attack, she teleports as soon as she can instead of like, staggering.
Yeah, she only staggers off the arrow attack.
Okay, so Lucida is fighting Straight Demon. This is a quite easy fight. You gotta just hit and wait. Yeah.
Depends.
Maybe the easiest.
Easiest. No, that's a bit of a stretch. Come on. Easier
I don't
than
think
Pinwheel.
this is okay, it's not easier than Pinwheel, but
Yeah.
it's.
Alright, GanDrake is about to head there as well.
So GanDrake died before I came to stream?
Yep, he died jumping down to the dark root place where the grass crest shield is.
Okay.
Yeah, he missed
That
the jump and slid off, I believe. I didn't actually see it, I just refreshed the stream and he was dead. Not even using parry strats, but understandable, I guess.
Lucida failed the bond loop before picking up the path, picking up the clear door. At least he killed the Black Knight, otherwise he probably would be dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I always kill that Black Knight because, yeah, especially in a race, you want to be as peachy as possible. Especially when your run is going pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's the same.
So GanDrake now heading to the same boss. He could actually potentially have a faster boss fight because Lucida's was a little slower, but we'll see. He'll have a bit of time to catch up here. Lucida's now heading to Priscilla in the painted world. And
trying to avoid the knives?
Yep. This is so that he didn't take the Analondo bonfire, so he needs to kill Priscilla to get out of there, and then his bonfire will be automatically set to the Analondo one, so he can just sit her there and then and he can just walk back to it when he wants to later. Nice fight for GanDrake.
Killed the Black Knight as well.
You got a great sword. That's great.
And he failed the dupe as well.
Oh wow, consistency.
Yeah.
Are you sure we're not watching the same stream? Because they had the exact same gargle fight. Like they both got the same opening, cut the tail on the second hit, and then like it was almost identical. Lucida going to be killing the undead dragon so we can get the dragon tooth, dragon scale to upgrade.
Dragon scale. Dragon tooth.
Yep. Yeah, Murray,
he
if
quits
we
out because Drake wakes up. You gotta start the thing before he wakes up.
Yep. Commentator is asking if we are behind what they're seeing, and yeah, that's true. Because we're watching our own stream. We're watching a stream that comes before the stream that you guys are watching, so that we can commentate in real time. Alright, yeah, nice. That was a nice undead dragon for Lucida. It's actually a lot harder than it looks, because you got a really tight time to do it before you actually get hit.
Lucida is about to fight.
Priscilla?
Yeah, Lucida. Sorry, I forgot the name. He's about to fight Lucida. He shot the arrow and did the move swap in the fight.
Oh, he couldn't find the arrow in time. There we go.
Expected as much from me.
Oh no. There we go.
He missed a hit there, right?
Yeah, he did, but he got it.
Hit. Okay, so
yeah.
GanDrake did another thing. I don't know why he didn't got the HP range before. He had to wait for the hull to shoot him some arrows. He's okay now.
Okay.
He got the ring and he's about to kill the dragon. And Lucida did the dupe glitch. He got the 999 pikes, and it's about to keep the glitched ring.
Yeah.
Everything seems smooth. No one is dying. Everything's going right.
Yeah, it's actually half an hour in. There's no, like, other than GanDrake dying, there's no real major mistakes. Like, no losses that are more than probably a minute.
Yeah. Well, GanDrake is not doing the arrow strategy. He's gonna move swap before the fight and hit her with the move swap.
That'd be understandable because
if you're not enough consistent to do the move swap, better not to do.
Yeah, he was having a bit of trouble with it at Gargoyles, so I guess he wouldn't be confident enough to do it in the fight. But yeah, there's another. Oh, that's
died.
Unfortunate. You got a quick attack.
We jinxed it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough reset. Actually, no, because yeah, you start at the start of Painted World. Forgot about that.
Yeah, it's not that tough, but it's bad. I think. Like,
yeah,
you gotta go.
That'll be another.
It's not a really long
so.
run back, but it's could be worse. So Lucida is about to do the drop from before the Hydra. I think he's gonna do it with the pikes, which I don't like. No, he's not gonna do it with the pikes. He's using the.
Okay. Oh yeah.
He's doing the safe strat type. I think that the pikes only saves like 1 second. I don't think that it saves more. And maybe less. I mean, the only thing is that you can jump and do the menuing while you're jumping. I think that's all that it saves.
He gets he did the plunge, which is pretty cool. We've seen a couple people actually die to that. That was a really, really nice Hydra.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's not done. Okay. Usually when people walk away and take their stuff off, they're done with the Hydra.
But I think he thought that the head would hit further, so he could hit it while he was going back, I think. But I don't think that he's gonna miss the amount of hits he needs, because he has been running this road for a while, so I don't think he's gonna miss that. Okay, so GanDrake is
having a little trouble again, which is probably why that he's deciding not to do the bow strat, and I completely understand that. I think he's getting inside of his own head. I think he's getting a little frustrated that he's not doing it. I definitely would be. I think he's just gotta like reposition himself and try again.
Yeah, he got it. Now he's about to fight Priscilla again.
Oh my god, I'm sorry that I'm not a male Draker expert. Never ran the route. Chat's really mean today. Oh, Lucida's heading to Sif now, I believe. He's marked the bonfire.
He got the hit from the consistent knight, I think. That guy, really consistent. He's about to reach
consistent knight. I always end up going too far right. And yeah, I get hit by the knight and the sorcerer as well.
Yeah. You should get trapped between trees and wait there doing toggles until the consistent knight hits you. Yeah. Usually you get in enough range.
Alright, Lucida heading to Sif. Sif loves cosplaying as a bunny rabbit a lot of the times.
Yeah, he does.
Which we'll see if he gets a good Sif fight. Ooh. Oh, he misses
he missed the first strike.
That's the worst thing about Sif, trying to hit his legs and then hitting him. Oh, he's got mid-roll too. Alright, got one move swap in. No jumps, which is, you know, good to deal with. Not even any jump attacks.
Oh, he missed the hit in the running attack. He had to do a
not too bad.
R1. Yeah. A few mistakes, but pretty good.
Girl.
He wasn't that fast enough to do the menuing during the warp, but almost all. Ah, you gotta be really fast to do that.
So GanDrake is now at the bonfire as well, so he's gonna be off to kill Sif. Lucida picking up the Ring of Favorite Attraction.
He's heading Hydra first, and then he's going for Sif.
Yeah, I was still assuming that he's like a minute behind.
I think it's a bit more, since he died to Priscilla.
That second death. Or maybe I'm just that bad at knowing male Draco. I don't know anything. Where's he going to next?
Lucida is going for the 4 kings.
DLC? Oh yeah, he is.
Which in this case is just 2 kings, because the way you kill him.
Male Draco 2 kings is it hard or is it? I've heard that it's you know, somewhere in the middle.
You're still in mid roll, so sometimes it's hard because of that. But if you get used to mid roll, I don't think it's hard. I think it's like all bosses. The thing about this run is that after you kill this boss, you can equip the Fab Ring. That's pretty amazing because after that you get the speedy roll, the light roll.
Oh really? If you equip the Fab Ring, that's actually nice.
Yeah.
So both Lucida and GanDrake currently have the bonfire at the what's that place called? The place with the trees and crap.
You mean between Sif and the parish?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, whatever that bonfire is. They got the tree bonfire. Yeah, the forest bonfire. So
the thing is that you cannot equip the Fab Ring before the 4 kings because you need the Abyss Ring to join the fight. And obviously you want the Red Tuesday Ring to kill this boss, otherwise it's not 2 kings.
He's going with the manly attack on...
So the way you do this fight is you start with 1 running attack, 1 R1, another running attack, and while he's dying you do another running attack. If you do that properly, you get the half health of the boss. And if you do it 2 times, you get 2 bosses. So 2 kings instead of 4. But if you somehow missed 1 hit or something, you get 3 kings.
Yeah. So
the problem with the 3 kings is that the 3rd king takes a lot of time to to become available to be killed. So you don't want to get 3 kings.
Yeah, so
And
Lucida's gonna have
he
3
messed
kings.
up.
So when you get 3
Yeah, I
kings, it
think-
doesn't really matter how fast you kill the first 2 kings. It's
Yeah,
really just
actually it's
comes in
better
with that one.
to use some Estus because you gotta wait anyway. So
Yeah, and it doesn't have much.
yeah, as you can see, Lucida is wasting like, I don't know, 8 seconds, 10 seconds, maybe more,
Yeah.
because he has to wait for the 3rd king.
So now GanDrake's off to kill Sif. Alright, nice kill by Lucida. He's going to be...
So now he speaks with the other serpent. This is not Fran.
Yep.
I don't know the name of this one.
Karth. Karth, I think. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, he's able to spell it at least. He's gonna place the Lord Vessel so that...
Yeah, something really important that you don't have to miss is that you shouldn't sleep in the Lord Vessel's bonfire. You should warp with the...
You should go back to the tree bonfire.
The bomb. Yeah. Otherwise, you mess the run a bit. Because you cannot warp to that bonfire again. You gotta warp to the parish and run back to that bonfire. So that's crucial to never sleep in another bonfire, even when you go kill Sid, which is Lucida doing right now.
Yeah, that's why this split is really risky if you die to Seath or something, because you have to run all the way back, because you can't take any bonfires at all.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool because it saves a lot of time, because you're never gonna run back to that bonfire. And it's important because after Seed, you gotta go to the DLC, and that's the nearest bonfire. Oh, GanDrake died to.
Oh no, he had the jump attack. Yeah. Bunny Rabbit Sif just jumping all over him.
He keeps doing it.
Oh my god. He's like, yay, I won.
He's happy to encounter new speedrunners, so he jumps of joy.
That's the 3rd death for GanDrake. GanDrake? All of a sudden went really posh. GanDrake.
Okay, now Lucida is about to kill the crystal golem to get the pendant, so he can open the DLC. That's why Sith is the first one getting killed if you are doing this route. If you are doing Dragon Tooth +5, I think the first one is Bed of Chaos.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't do Bed of Chaos until right before Gwyn, I believe, in Maldraker. Then again, I don't know anything about Maldraker, but...
Lucida almost messed it up, but he could run away. He missed 1 hit on the crystal golem.
Yeah. Oh, he made it out there alive, especially if those crystal dudes, if they get buffed, they do heck of damage. Like, especially those jumping attacks.
So Sif is jumping like
oh my, yeah, bunny
crazy.
Oh my god.
I think he got it.
Do a flip.
Okay, he got it.
Nice.
So this guy is about to do the Luke skip, which is I think the longest skip in the entire game.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can you explain it, but you just saw it.
Okay, so usually when you are doing the first playthrough, you step in this castle and you go to the elevator, you go to the top, and if you keep on going that way, you meet with Sid on the first time. But the thing is that you cannot kill Sid that time because he's invincible, and you cannot do neither damage, neither anything, and you gotta die there. Usually you get cursed, but sometimes you don't. The thing is that after you die to Sith, you go to jail. So he sends you to jail, and you start in another bonfire, and you gotta escape from there. And after that, it's possible to reach the crystal caves. What we do in this skip is we fall from the elevator, right in the ledge of the elevator, in the rafters, I think it's called, and we jump through the 2nd floor, I think it is, and with that we skip that first encounter with Sid, and the first time we meet him is here in the crystal cave with the primordial shard, which was what we killed, so we are able to kill him for real. Okay, what Lucida did there is it's a really good trick. It's a fall quit-out, but it's a really long quit-out. I don't think it's the longest. I think the Blightstone skip is longest, but it's pretty long, so you gotta have good reflexes.
Yeah. So the jump that Lucida just did saves about 2 seconds, 1 second, 2 second in RTA, but it looks cool, so...
Yeah,
not as cool as Duke Up Whoop.
It's still 2 seconds, which is really nice. But I don't think I would do that in a race. I mean, I would be much more pitchy.
So Lucida
going
through the innocuous task of trying to not get any claims in the fight. Which is, might have actually done it. So, claims are really annoying in the Seath fight because they pretend Seath isn't there and they walk straight through him. So you're sitting at Seath's belly trying to attack him, and a claim just comes through him and flips you up in the air like a pancake, and yeah, you're dead, and that's a big reset.
There are two things in this fight. One thing is that if you hit Seath in the core, in the center, you do extra damage, so it's faster. The other thing is that Lucida did a bomb throw to destroy the Primordial Crystal, which you can do is you can keep the bow, throw an arrow, and move swap again. I don't know which one is faster, but the thing is that if you use a bomb, you gotta buy another bomb later on in the DLC, because you need 2 bombs to do the Tucky bombs on the Bed of Chaos.
Yep.
So I don't know if someone knows which one is faster, if the bomb throw or the arrow throw. I don't have a comment to this.
I think Lucida is gonna use Great Heavy Soul Arrows for.
Yeah, he is gonna do that.
Yep.
So you pop 2 times the Souls of Seath, and that's enough for you to be able to hit the butterfly, because at the beginning you are not able to, I think.
Yeah. GanDrake gonna be attempting the 2 Kings again. I'm not sure if he's able to do it, because he's a little above half health, but... I think if he gets it perfect, he might be able to.
And he got it.
Nice. Nice.
He got the 2 Kings, I think.
Yep, and he's gonna go speak to Karth and place the Lord Vessel. Seen it all before.
Okay, so now Lucida is heading to the DLC, to the Guardian fight. One thing about this, it's not really wrong rank back, but it's a bad rank back if you die to the Guardian, and sometimes the Guardian is a bit weird. I mean, sometimes he flies around throwing lightning bolts.
Yeah, it's all these moves that can't punish. He's just like, get away! And he just stays on the other side and throws.
Yeah, but the good thing is that he got staggered the first time you hit him, so
yeah,
you gotta hit him once. And he got staggered. Lucida missed the plunge before the Idol ladder. My English sucks. I'm not quite used to speaking English normally, because I don't have to. Yeah. I'm native Spanish speaker.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
But you an actual do you speedrun? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Right?
Yeah, I do speedrun. I'm currently speedrunning the Grappler Mage.
Ah, nice.
With the new dupes, the route become awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. Sweet.
Like the bad thing before is that you had so many, not so much crystal soul spears not crystals, but soul spears to fight the bosses. But now with the dupes, you got like 20 shots, I think.
Yeah.
Or 16. So much. Yeah, you can do everything. Yeah. Okay, so Lucida is about to fight the Guardian. Hopes he doesn't trust him.
People. About 6. It's gonna be 6. Oh yeah, you can punish that attack. And yeah, nice and easy.
He got a staggered, so that's a free kill. And GanDrake dying, getting the pendant.
I think it was past the pendant. I think he was like running through the library area.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Sometimes you get trolled by those jump attacks, and because they
Yeah.
are crystal hollows, they do a lot of damage.
Especially if they're buffed by the sorcerer.
Ah, that's maybe like one hit KO. But even if they are not buffed, sometimes you can be killed by one hit. Especially if you're running, or how it's called that state when you're running. It's
Count hit.
no. You get if you get hit while you're running, you get much more damage
Yeah,
instead
it's
of walking.
called a counter hit.
Yeah, counter hit. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Counter hit.
Okay.
So Lucida does the crit out because otherwise he's gonna be chased by those folks. I don't know the name.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like Gardeneers.
Yeah, they're really annoying. Especially in Maldraker. Lucida is still deathless. I believe.
Well, since the discovery of the plunge trick, now this skip is pretty easy. I mean, it wasn't that hard before, but now it's like a gift.
Now it's 100% consistent with the Stennis setup, so
yeah,
everything's fine.
One thing I hated about these old bosses was this, because I thought that the skip was really hard, and take the long way is not that good. No, Lucida buys some blossoms, lights talisman, some bombs. He needs the talisman to throw it to the. Oh, he died again. Poor GanDrake.
Oh. God damn. He must be getting it's at this point where, especially in a race, you really gotta try and keep your head in the game and, I don't know, not be as triggered as much, even though it's a race, so you usually get more triggered, but if you do
you
it,
gotta
just
cool a bit, because otherwise you're not gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah.
I know it's
Even
frustrating
if,
to die in this game, because the runbacks, it's awful, but
yeah.
But you don't gotta get frustrated when you're racing.
Yeah, when you die, you just feel at the run back, you just feel every second that's ticking away.
Yeah. Okay, so Lucida is fighting Artorias. It was a good start. He could stagger him with the first running attack.
Yep. And yeah, gets a second hit
and
in.
He didn't trigger the buff.
And
now he's about to trigger the buff.
Yeah.
So the thing is that the first time you hit not the first time, but if you hit him with the running attack 2 times, he goes back and tries to buff. The thing with the buff, he goes stronger and you do less damage. But if you hit him while he's doing the buff, you can break the buff and he goes back normally.
Yep.
Usually you don't get to that state because you are doing a ton of damage with that dragon tooth. But if you're running another route or you're going casual, that's what will happen normally.
Yeah, definitely 2 move swaps, and then him trying to buff himself is pretty much the ideal fight for a Maldraker. Artorias.
One thing I hate about that fight is when he jumps with like a roll jump, and he can do it like 1, 2, or 3 times. It's
Especially when, if you're in RTSR range and he does it twice after you're dead, he's just like rubbing it in your face.
Yeah.
I killed you. GanDrake now running through the library again. Hopefully successfully this time.
Past times he died before reaching this part, so I don't think he's gonna die. Hopefully he gets the skip in the first try.
I think skip first try would definitely get his confidence back up.
Okay, so what Lucida is doing right now, he's triggering Calamite because you gotta go there. Otherwise, you're not able to ask go. I think it's called go.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, you're not able to ask him to shut the Drake, to shoot the Drake. So that's necessary. No, he's hitting to fight Manus. He's about to do a fall quit out, which saves a lot of time.
This full quit out's a little tricky. You can't just run off because there's an elevator at the bottom, and the elevator does not count as stable ground, so it will not save your position. Yep.
Yeah.
So you gotta sort of run on an angle where you don't run completely straight forward, but you don't.
And
run...
it has to be running.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be running. So you get the forward momentum to get away from the elevator.
Well, now he's using the hidden body, which is, in my opinion, the best spell for speed running.
Oh yeah, I love hidden body, especially for this area.
Yeah.
This area would be
so
inconsistent.
Yeah, because these guys are inconsistent as a holo, but they hit like a ton of damage. They do jump attacks. He uses the thing about this part is that you have to use the Hydra ring. The Hydra ring. I don't know the name. That gives you more charges of a spell. Because you need those 4 charges to reach Manus without using the bonfire, and I don't know if Lucida is gonna use the PG bonfire. But if you are, but normally you don't use it, so you gotta use the ring to get the 4 charges.
Yeah, it depends. We've seen a lot of people in this tournament fall victim to not taking that bonfire.
Okay, so this crit out, which is doing Lucida, it's not that necessary, because when you are in the top, you trigger the platform, so you gotta wait the platform and do it.
Yeah.
But since you are speed running, it's much better to jump and do a quit out.
Yeah. It's in RTA, I think it only saves. Oh, actually, in IGT as well, it only saves a couple seconds, but you know, seconds are seconds.
And he took the bonfire?
Yeah, I would too. I absolutely would.
Me as well. Okay, GanDrake is hitting Sid. Hopefully there is no clamps in the fight.
I don't see any. Then again, you never do you? No, I don't think you got any claims in the fight, which is good. I don't think anyone this tournament, this race got claims. Lucida picking up Darkbeard, so now we can just, after the DLC, you can just turn his brain off and finish the run.
That part could be a bit hard when you get the Darkbeard, because you shoot the guy and sometimes you trigger the aggro and kill you in one shot.
I always end up just killing the sorcerer, the dark sorcerer. Did he shoot him with the? I didn't see it. I wasn't watching. I only just saw the pickup.
I don't think so. I think he killed the middle one.
Okay.
Okay, so he jumps for the fight to trigger the ring, the RTST.
Yep. He used the Dusk Crown ring to halve his
lower his health.
Yep. It's a really consistent way to set up RTS because full damage is actually percentage based, so it doesn't really matter how much health you have. It'll still do 20% damage or 30. So, and since the red TSO ring is also percentage based.
Okay, so Manus did the spell, which throws some dark magic to the.
Oh yeah.
So outside the ring, it gives you like 2 instances of hit. He didn't get it, but
everyone loves that attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the best.
no, the R1. Okay. Whew. I'm not sure if he meant to do an R1. Like he might have thought that it would be enough. He's shaking all around. He's monkey shaking right now. Oh yeah, no bonfire needed for Lucida. Does it nice first try. He's still deathless, and I'm touching wood right now to not give him a curse.
No, GanDrake is hitting to the DLC.
Yep.
I hope he doesn't die to the Guardian, or
But
doesn't get trolled by
we
him.
have to place his bets on his Guardian now as well. Everyone's just spamming the German messages from GanDrake's stream.
Well, Lucida is about to talk to Go, which is the guy who shot the Calamite. Here's a cutscene, which we're not gonna see because speedrun. He shots the dragon.
Unfortunately, IGT runs when you're watching the cutscene, and also we're running RTA right now anyway, so it's so easy to say no to go.
Yeah, it's really easy, and
I did that
it's
like
weird.
so...
You gotta go back and talk him again and wait for the dialogue box. I think, I don't know. Last time I did it, I had a big problem with it because he never put the box again, the dialogue box. I don't know what happened, but I think he got like a bug or something.
I have no clue.
I don't know. I said no, and I tried to talk him again, and he never asked me again.
Really?
I don't know what happened. Yeah, really.
Yeah. I didn't know that you could quit out and press the talk option and actually reset it, so I actually lost a few runs. I don't know what the hell's going on in the chat.
Lucida is using hidden body because of the dogs. I don't know the designers of these games, the old games, but they did the dogs really annoying. I mean, like in every Dark Souls game, the dogs are the worst mob of all.
Yeah, they did in Demon Souls and Dark Souls. They're like, these are annoying. Let's not change them and just put them everywhere in every game and reskin them.
Like,
and be like, no, it's different. Yeah.
Even in Bloodborne, I think it's still the same.
Classic Miyazaki. Sir, we're getting a lot of negative feedback from the dogs. Put more in the game.
No one likes them.
Yeah.
Like when you do the Underberg skip and you get chased by them.
Yeah, goddamn.
They are so nasty that you gotta do it without on the top of the stairs when you gotta open the door. So Lucida killed Calamite, no problems.
Yeah, you just got the infinite turnaround where Calamite can't find you, and the fight becomes pretty easy at that point. I'm not sure at this point whether or not I would rather remove Calamite from the game or Bed of Chaos. Like, it's getting there. Bed of Chaos is horrible, but I'm really starting to hate Calamite the more I fight him.
But the other thing about Bed of Chaos is that the run, because it's pretty easy to kill him.
Yeah, it's easy to kill him.
Oh, GanDrake failed the I don't know, the forest skip. It's not the forest skip, but
Royalwood skip.
Name. Yeah, that skip.
Well, he wasn't doing the Stennis setup then. Yeah, no way. Look, he'll do the Stennis setup now. He's like, oh,
no, he did the same. He did the same before. I don't know. I think he didn't get the plunge attack in the ledge. He just passed through.
Huh. I didn't see it, so it didn't happen. Yeah, see, he switched to the Stennis setup afterwards, so now, since Stennis setup is 100%, then he got it. Of course.
That's a really good setup.
Yeah. Oh, Lucida's already, yeah, he's out of DSC, and he's heading down to Nito. Wonder if he's gonna do the manly plunge. Not the manly plunge, but a manly plunge. Wait, is there a manly plunge? There's a manly drop. As long as I pretend I know things about speedrunning, people might believe me, except for the people that know everything.
Oh, there is a plunge setup there. I think yesterday I was watching Max practicing it.
Yeah.
There's actually different ways, like two different setups.
Yeah.
But in this road you have full control, so there is no problem with it.
I just realized, like, if you have full control, it's absolutely free. No reason to not do it.
It's
getting hit by the bone wheel. Didn't get hit by the bone wheels, which is great because they can do some major damage. Especially no matter what vitality you have, they stagger you, you're dead.
Yeah, the thing's that you're not wearing any armor, so your poise is 0.
Yeah. Also, that was a boss. Lucida just goes up and tickles him, and then he dies.
It's 1 KO because Dark Pit is a bit broken.
Yeah, and also Pinwheel's just an ant, really, in terms of health pool. I missed the Frank disease. Oops.
Well, normally in this part where is Lucida, you talk to an NPC, he drops you, and you
Yeah.
and you get a lantern, so you can see because it's all dark. But again, since this is a speed run, who cares? Because everyone knows the road. And he
Yeah.
didn't got the jump, which is not that good. It saves a bit of time.
Yeah, not too much though. Probably loses about.
And he didn't got the jump through the hole. I mean,
Oh my
like
God.
when you fail
Yeah.
the first jump, you can do the other way and jump through the hole. And he didn't got it.
Well, he lost about 6 seconds, but he's still deathless, so he's still on a killer run right now. Probably not PB pace,
Yeah.
because he just recently beat a PB, and he's doing RTA strats for the most part. I guess not really, but you know.
And because
So-
of the peachy bonfires.
Yeah, true. So, I'm unsure of what kind of, Lucida's not going to be doing RGSR. Because I
For
don't
Nito?
think he's got the right setup. I don't think so. Like,
Give us
unless
a clear attack.
there's a way you can set it up from here. Maybe I just don't know the Maildraker setup because I'm the Maildraker. Ah, Dusk Ring, of course. Ah, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb.
Well, he did the setup. He's doing RTST's Nito.
Yep. So, cast in body. Yep. And once you get the, once you kill those 3 skeletons, you can just melt Nito pretty quick. So that's probably the hardest part that he had left in his entire run. Because, yeah, especially if you die to that, that's a long run back.
It's the worst to die to Nito.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up, I wonder what, Lucida's tournament PB is. I'm gonna go have a look.
But if he keeps like this, he's gonna get a really good time.
Yeah, definitely.
At the moment, the best time is from Kamul, right? Kamul.
Yep, he got a insane 118 with his RTA Maildraker.
Wow.
And so Lucida got a 126.05 in his first round.
Which is really good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's getting so tight. The further the tournament goes, you know, it's getting more and more unforgiving.
Yeah, but from now on, the run gets quite easier than the beginning on the DLC.
Yeah.
The only hard thing in this run, by this part, I think, is the Blightstone skip.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he has to do that. Blighttown skip is just like full control with hard mode, pretty much. You have a tighter window, and there's only a certain place you can jump, and it takes quite a bit of practice.
I think much
I
more than
don't
quite a
argue.
bit. I think it takes a lot of practice to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would argue that it takes the most practice out of any other skip in the game.
Yeah, I think like the most difficult thing about this entire route is that, because
Yeah.
you don't get maybe not the most difficult thing, but it's one of the most hardest, and
Yeah.
it's because you get the fire bombs at the beginning and you don't get the master key, which is really nice, and you're not
Yeah.
getting as seen as a thief as a starting class. So.
Thief
That's
start is so
Yeah, it starts with
Like,
the
it-
master
it's-
key.
fast. Yeah, it's good, but it's I can't even put it into words. It's all it is.
And you gotta go get the longbow on the.
Oh yeah.
On the
I,
how this is that hard called?
the rapier.
Where's the? No, where's the longbow? It's that forest house called. I forgot the names of the places.
Yeah, I don't
it doesn't
actually
matter.
know. Yeah, doesn't matter. GanDrake just got the
The dark.
wait. Yeah, the dark bead. Lucida killed Gaping. Usually, you run up to his little alligator head, and that does insanely more damage. But since he's got dark bead, he can just sit there at the back and spam it, which is just as fast anyway. So
So this is what we were talking about. Lucida is hitting to the Blightstone skip. That was hard.
Yeah.
The start is quite the same as the skip for the 4 kings, but the thing is that after you do the first jump, you run another direction.
Yep. Even Blighttown skip is actually really unfriendly to RTA because you got to quit out like 3 or 4 times depending on how you get the death cams. GanDrake onto Manus now.
So now GanDrake is fighting Manus. He got the not that good spell. The one you gotta run away
Dark
from.
Rain. Love Dark Rain. One of the easiest things to dodge where you just gotta, you know, you gotta spend so much time getting away from it.
Yeah, but he got it.
Almost there. He's got the long... That attack gets me so much, the delayed Dark Hand attack. I always jump too early. They just get... I don't know. The dread of it coming, it's like, oh, I gotta dodge now.
Okay, now Lucida is about to do the jump for the skip.
Yeah.
He quits out and now he's about to.
Yep, so he's gonna quit out right here just to load up Quelaag's domain, which is right below this area. And he's gonna cast Full Control and jump in this certain spot, and it'll fall directly into Quelaag's domain. But the thing is, with this skip, when, as you see here, when the name pops up, it actually gets you out of the menu. And so that you can't just sit on the yes option for a quit out. You actually have to do 3 inputs, which is, you know, A left A, or, you know, whatever controller you're using. So it is a lot tighter space.
Yeah, even with the full control, it's pretty precise, the quit out.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And since you don't have master key, it's really necessary to do it. Otherwise, you're not able to reach this part. You may do the long route, but would be really stupid.
Dark beat on Quelaag. Love seeing late game weapons getting used on early game bosses. It's just Alpha just disintegrates.
The funny thing about Quelaag is that she wears no armor in her body, so she staggers every time you hit her.
Oh, really?
In the real body? It's like when you're running Grapple Mage, you shoot Soul Spears on the real body and she gets staggered. When you're running any percent with Black Knight Halberd, you do those swings which are vertical and you hit her in the torso, in the chest.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She gets staggered. Yeah, it's quite funny. You actually kill her by staggering her with every hit. When you're running Grapple Mage, it's not possible to kill her without hitting in the real chest, because otherwise she takes not too much damage, and you only have like 20 Soul Spears.
Oh.
So you gotta hit her on the chest. And the thing is that there is no aim, so you gotta aim with your sticks.
GanDrake is heading to Calamite now. Yeah, he's using Hidden Body to avoid the dogs. Obviously, because why wouldn't you? The dogs are annoying as hell. Even with Hidden Body, they're still like, they still run after you.
Yeah, they like watch paranormal things. The things that Lucida recently killed the Ceaseless this chart. He used 3 shots, even when you can kill him with 2, but sometimes he doesn't die with 2 shots, so you gotta use another one just to be secure.
Yeah, usually ends in a double KO if you have to do the 3rd cast, unless you're super frame perfect quick. But double KOs aren't too bad with Ceaseless anyway.
Yeah, but I think it takes the risk. It matters to take the risk, even if you are going for world record. I think it only saves like, I don't know, less than 0.5 second.
Yeah. GanDrake just dodged the tail whip, which I have a lot of trouble with. Oh, Lucida's doing the Fire Sage elevator clip.
So what you do here is you quit out several times and wait for the elevator to not be loaded, I think it is. So you pass through it, and when you are like inside the ring, you do a plunge attack, and you get like attracted to the like this, like a plunge attack, and you get a hit on the demon. And the funny thing about this is that he doesn't move, he doesn't do anything, because not quite sure why, but that's how it goes.
Yeah, it's because the fog gate, walking through the fog gate is what activates.
It triggers the boss. Yeah.
It's AI, and yeah, since you don't walk through the fog gate, it stands there and takes it like a man.
Okay, so Lucida is taking the bonfire before Centipede, which is normal thing in a race. Because otherwise you gotta do the skip again, and it's not worth it, I think.
Yeah, it really isn't. Especially in a race, we haven't seen too many people skip that. Yesterday
I was practicing this same part with Darkbit, and he did the jump for the RTST, but if you do not land on the roots, you get killed by the height of the jump. So you gotta be careful there and jump on the root. And I died here because I didn't roll on this lava.
I've done that a lot as well. I feel like everyone learns from that mistake the hard way. Going, I can just roll it.
I'm really used to run holding the shield to roll. And I don't know why this time I wasn't holding the shield, so I just did a jump and I got burned.
And when you jump, you're like just technically still on the ground, I guess. Yeah, you just die.
Okay, so Lucida is doing the run on lava to reach the Day of Chaos. This part, it's important to somehow avoid the half dinosaurs, because you can pass through them, but you gotta be careful because they do some like stumps.
Yeah, they have this incredible move where they like break the world record for high jump and stay in the air for like 10 seconds.
yeah, that's real thing.
I actually love it.
Sometimes I quit out here because I hear them jumping and I think like, oh my god, they're gonna jump on me.
It's actually so scary when they jump up and they're still there for like 5 seconds. They're still not back down. You're like, is this gonna like how big is this gonna be?
Yeah. Okay, GanDrake is hitting Tonito. He's on the
the Tomb of Giants.
The catacombs. Giant skeleton catacombs, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see if he gets the jump on the, let's say, the roof, the roof of the cave. He got it. That jump saves. I don't know how much it saves, but it's really cool because you don't get lost in the dark. Because if you're not so familiar with the route, you fail it and you may die dropping from a ledge or something.
Yeah, it's I actually I'm not quite sure. I've always done the route where you just go down, because I actually didn't know that jump was there. Lucida heading to Bed of Chaos, and there's an amazing way to do this boss to get rid of it. Nice and quick.
It's a really old trick. It's called Tokyo. Can you
not
explain
even
it?
A glitch.
It's not a glitch. It's a tech.
Yeah, since he doesn't really attack you once you stand in the middle here, so you have infinite time to line up the first shot. And you use the bow to aim, and there's 2 specific spots where you can line the Tokyo bombs up to hit the orbs on the left and the right. So usually you have to run around, hit one orb, and do some platforming, and run around and hit the other orb. But you can just stand there, throw the 2 bombs, and then both of them are dead, and then you just roll on through and kill the bug. Very exciting.
The thing is that this boss is quite different from all the bosses, because it's much more like a maze instead of a boss fight. Because as you said, you gotta go to this side and to this other side and just one hit KO the boss because he has no health.
Yeah. I think it is possible to if you use like a staff and you don't have the strength or whatever. I forget who said it, but I think it was Captain said that he accidentally didn't one-hit the boss because I think it has like 2 or 3 health. It doesn't have just 1.
Oh, so GanDrake died to Nido.
Oh no, Gan!
This is
That is
what we were talking about at the beginning of the runs. This
that
one
is
is the worst of all the run bugs of all the game because
That is 5 minutes.
so long.
Oh, I feel you. So Lucida. Oh wow, he's on the Gwyn.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be like a 122. This is gonna beat his
He
best
did it-
by at least 4 minutes.
So what we
Good
do
setup.
here is we do a RTST setup with the Black Knight. We do a double escape, which is pressing the right or left bottom of the pad while
Yep.
you are going stagger, I think. So you don't get staggered, because he's gonna hit you and probably you're gonna get staggered. So you don't stagger. It's the same as when you drop from a ledge, right? I don't
Yeah.
know. I think it's like that. I'm not quite sure. I may ask to someone who knows, but I may think
Yeah.
it's that way.
Amazing
I think-
puns.
The thing about dying to Nido is that the run bug is not even hard. I think like you gotta do a Falcon stroke without on the bone wheels, and then it's like run and run, and you get so frustrated because really long and not even interesting.
Yeah, no, you're just on your way. Every single minute goes by. Oh!
Okay, so Lucida got a win in first try. He
Didn't do a brood.
carried the first hit and.
No brood win.
I'm not quite sure about this, but there's a difference between like normal magic and like dark magic. And the things that dark magic, it staggers you. I'm not quite
Yeah.
sure it's the normal magic does, but if you first hit win with the all charges of dark hit, I mean with the it's like 10 bolts.
Yeah.
You stagger him and it's a free kill.
Yeah. Well, any Gwyn is pretty much a free kill, to be honest.
Yeah, dark hit's pretty broken.
Yeah. GG to Lucida.
It was a really good
122.01.
run, 122.
Wow.
And he didn't
Yeah,
die
121.
in any boss.
That was deathless run. Very nice from Lucida.
I don't think there has been like a lot of runs with Deathless.
No, there was actually I don't know if Camille died in his run, but Brood's 119 was a flawless run as well. I think you should be very happy with that.
Yeah.
GanDrake now almost back at Nido. He's getting there. I don't know if we want to have them. We'll bring them in for an interview. I don't know if they want to both come at the same time, or I think we got some time until GanDrake finishes. So we'll sort of half and half. We'll interview Lucida. We'll try and get him in, and
He has to kill
Okay,
Nido,
okay.
and after that, I think he goes to Bed of Chaos and win,
Yeah.
and it's all left.
yeah. Oh, has he done Cap? No, has he done Kappa and Gaping?
Yeah. I
Okay.
forgot about those two bosses.
Yeah, everyone. I always forget them all the time. We'll see if Lucida wants to come in. There we go. I just invited him to come on up whenever he's ready. Get to hear the we get to hear the credit.
Did GanDrake quit out because of Nido spell? The one who
Yeah.
goes
We
through
can't-
spell?
We can't hear his yeah, we can't hear his audio, so
I know, that's
it's
why
best to
I'm
assume that you
guessing.
gotta scream.
But anyway, you can avoid that with the roll.
Yeah.
I think it's
why
better.
roll?
It's better to be safe. That's what I think.
Absolutely.
he already died to him, so
Yeah,
I know.
I just didn't think he wanted to deal with it
Yeah,
right now.
again.
He might end up just if he misses lower undead berg skip. We've seen a lot of people who were already on like losing pace just quit out if they miss this lower undead berg skip because missing lower undead berg skip is so triggering. GanDrake's not a quitter though. He'll finish this absolutely.
Oh, he failed.
Ah,
But,
oh well.
he missed the angle, so he bounced with the wall.
Alright, so Lucida's gonna come in and we'll interview him after GanDrake's run.
Do you have two chances to do this before quitting out? Because the hollows.
Yeah, the hollows down the bottom.
Yeah,
Everyone finds that out when they first do it, and they come around the second time, and they're just like go around the corner. There's 8 hollows waiting for you.
Yeah.
Even Dragon
he
2
got
plus
it.
5, you got 90.
Got it.
You get 90 bit, and it's like oh.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
he's
no
he's
problem.
about to fight the which one is this one? Is it Capra
The
Demon?
Capra Demon. Yep.
Yeah.
And he's there, and he's like, I'm gonna get you. Oh, oh, that's great.
And he died to the Capra Demon.
Wait,
I don't know
what?
how.
Mine froze like just on. Oh,
Lucida had a real good time. He was like 1.16 in
oh,
game
116 IGT.
time.
Yeah,
HT. Yeah,
that's with Peach strats as well. So
it's pretty good.
GanDrake, the resilience on GanDrake is remarkable. He'll finish this run even if it's 2 hours long. That's what I like about GanDrake.
I think that's a really good mind setup because if you get frustrated and you rage quit, you are not gonna learn from anything. I think.
Yeah, definitely. That's a very good advice.
I mean, this game is so frustrating. It's the worst. But you gotta get used to it. Otherwise, you're not able to run it.
Yeah, if you get triggered easy, like me, I get triggered so easily, and if you don't like try and learn to control it, you really don't enjoy the game.
No, not at all.
But on the other side of that, it's also impossible not to get triggered sometimes. Something's just happened, and you're just like,
Yeah, because the game does
day.
what it wants. Sometimes
Yeah.
the RNG is like crazy.
the game is sentient. It knows. It knows
Yeah.
what you're thinking.
Other thing about the game is like it's what I call it's a snowball effect. When you miss something and then the other
Yeah.
thing you miss it again and again and again, and it's like impossible to
Yeah.
keep going on with the run.
Undead berg skips and move swaps, classic examples of that.
Yeah. It's happened a lot in speedruns. Not just in Souls game,
Yeah.
I mean in any speedrun game.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes when I'm streaming and I'll be like, oh yeah, I got the Sense Gate skip down. I'm so consistent at it now. I'm so glad that I got consistent. And then I'll proceed to lose like 3 runs in a row. It's just Sense Gate. It's like Dark Souls just wants to show me that it's still dominant.
Yeah, I know.
It owns us, not the other way around. Gaping Dragon. GanDrake actually gonna go up to the little head, and yeah, so much damage.
I think that you can get killed by the channeler. I think it's called.
Yeah, you get killed by
While
him
you're
if you go
killing
too far out.
the dragon. I mean, yesterday I was killing the dragon with the. I was doing grapple mate, but at this time it's quite the same route because you use dark beat. And I shot the dragon, and I got killed by the channeler at the same time, and I got the like the victory thing.
Oh, well,
and
that's not too
saved a lot
bad.
of time. I think it might become a strategy because sometimes people, when they kill the ceaseless discharge, they jump to
They
the
burn
lava
out.
and die, so
Oh, really?
they don't have to come back. Yeah,
Oh,
because
wow.
the thing about the some runs like the ones where you do souls where you do with the glitch, is that
Yeah.
after you do, you don't need those souls anymore. So it doesn't matter if you die, it doesn't matter if you dark sign, it doesn't matter anything at all. So
Yeah, true.
you may die on purpose just to save some time. And in this case, in this one, I think that after Manus, you don't level up anymore because you don't need more intelligence or anything.
Oh, really? I didn't know
I'm not quite sure, but I think that.
Yeah, well, GanDrake has a heap of souls, and I guess it would just, yeah, you would lose time. If you don't actually need the levels, then there's no point.
Yeah, because you kill the DLC with the Dragon Tooth, and after the DLC you start using Dark Beat, but all the bosses that are left are not that, like... I don't think that with much more intelligence you will one-shot Nida, so it doesn't matter. Unless you have like 90 intelligence, but the only way to get that is like duping souls.
Yeah.
And in this world you don't dupe, so...
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think you can one-shot Nito, even with the tin crystallization catalyst and the dust crown and RTSR and 99 in. I think
Yeah,
it's still 2 hits.
Yeah, so it's a waste
So
of time.
I used to run that Super Peach route with tin crystallization catalyst. That was because I, learned all bosses in 2 days.
Actually, I think it's preferable to use Dark Sign after you don't need more souls, because you lose sometimes. You sometimes lose a bit of time trying to dupe the bone, even when you don't need to dupe it anymore, because you don't need to save souls.
Yeah, I think most of the time you buy 99 of them at the Royal Wood Merchant anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. But in this case, GanDrake is with 2 bones, and he's duping them every time he has to use them.
Yeah. I guess must be just muscle memory, because I know when I have 99 bones, I still sometimes dupe them just because muscle memory.
Yeah.
That's the skip.
Yeah.
That's one of the most shitty parts. It's like, unless you're all super consistent at it, you can't not be nervous before, like, in the middle of doing a Flytown skip.
Kulak did the jump attack. Like, sometimes if you're not paying enough attention, you might get hit by that. It doesn't do too much damage, but if you are on really low HP, you may die.
Makes quick work of Quaylog. He's gonna ring the bell because you do end up ringing both the bells, even though he doesn't actually need them. He's not doing quantity storage, but it's so much faster to it's so much faster just to drop down through what's that dude's name? The other snake?
Framp.
Yep.
The things that as you saw in the early part of the run, they do the Sandgate skip, which is normally you gotta ring both bells so the gate's open, but they do the skip. So you think, oh, why do they ring the bells again? It's because of that. It's much faster to drop from front than from Karth, I think it's.
Yeah, because you have to warp to the Abyss Bonfire and also take the Abyss Bonfire the first time you're there.
Yeah, and it wastes a lot of time. And it doesn't take time to ring the bell. I mean, like, you gotta pass through there anyway, so you...
Yeah, it's
take
I mean, the Gargoyles one, arguably, like...
That's one's more arguably, because you gotta go up the ladder, but...
Yeah, but it still saves more time than it would be to take the bonfire at the Abyss and then run to Karth, and...
Yeah, I mean...
He has a lot of dialogue.
Those things are tested, so... That's why we run this way.
Yeah. GanDrake running behind. I think I'm like the only person in the world that doesn't take like that back pathway.
So as I said before, instead of using the bone, he could drop from that ledge and die on the lava with the boss, and it would be the same as using a bone.
Yeah. I always I just wait until till the Victory Chiefs comes up, so I probably lose like 2 seconds on every boss, but eh.
Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry. I have missed boss skills because of that. many times, and it's that kills the run. I mean,
Yeah,
how
I
stupid
lost.
you feel after that you cannot keep running.
Yeah, I lost the PB yesterday because I was like, oh, I can. Yeah, I'm getting better as a speedrunner. I guess I'll start doing the burnout before the Victory Chiefs comes up. First time I tried it, burned out too early on Calamity, and I was like, all right, whatever.
That's why you hate Calamity.
Well, no, it's not why I hate Calamity. I despised Calamity way before. This long hitboxes, crappy design, weird fight.
Yeah, weird
Stupidly
fight.
high health pool.
Like the beginning of the fight is quite weird. He usually breathes fires on you, so
Yeah.
at like at
Or
the
just
beginning, and if you're not
doesn't
running, you
connect.
may get hit.
Yeah, just absolutely rinsing through bosses right now because you know Darkbeard is Darkbeard.
Yeah,
This happens a lot with especially with earlier runners. You get like the first like 33% of the bosses are like half the run, and then like the last splits are so quick in between.
yeah, but the things that Capping Dragon and Capra Demons are still bosses, and they are like quite easy,
Yeah.
even if you do it in the beginning, because they're they're side bosses.
Yeah,
The same as like Moonlight Butterfly.
yeah. If you do gaping early, it can seem like he has a high health pool, but not really a hard boss.
Not at all. It's a bit boring because you gotta wait every time he drops and stop
Yeah.
walking, because it's like a stampede. You get roll wave.
Yeah, if you get hit by one of those feet and you stagger, you're dead because he's gonna like trample over you with all of them.
Yeah. And if you don't kill
remember
the channeler before the fight, it's a bit
Oh
annoying.
yeah. Yeah, you don't do that when you're speedrunning because you know you skip it.
Nah, because you are gonna tag with him in 2 shots, so it doesn't matter.
GanDrake doesn't have the lava mod either. Ever since I started using the lava mod, I don't have anything else ever. Because you can actually see stuff. But actually got to see what the dragon butts look like.
Yeah, I got the same issue. I gotta activate that mod. Well, it does. You can't see the half dragons, but
Yeah.
it actually hurt the eyes, I think.
Yeah,
The way it
I never
looks.
noticed in my first few playthroughs because I just saw the legs and assumed, oh, it's a dragon. And then one time I actually looked at them, I was like, wait, I like did a double take. I was like, is there a head? No, okay.
Yeah, they're real strange.
And then you realize later that it's just a copy paste from the Undead Dragon. Really.
And I don't think that in a normal playthrough you ever fight with them. I have never heard about someone hitting them, because as we said before, they jump a lot. Extremely
Yeah.
extremely high jumps. And they do quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, especially on the high jump. Once I stood under just to see what it would do, I was like, holy crap.
This might sound a bit stupid, but sometimes I got killed by that Pelaya apprentice. She drops me and I get burned. Never happened to you?
Actually, yeah. No, it
Yeah,
has
like-
happened. When I first started running BKGS, she did the fire whip thing.
Yeah, that's not normal, but it may happen.
I feel like it's happened once to everybody, and then like you underestimate her, and then
Yeah.
you get killed by her.
That's the
And you're
problem.
like,
You say like, that's the normal mob, and you run through her and she kills you, and it's like, what?
Yeah, that's probably my favorite part about my all bosses route. I cast Homing Soul Mass just before I get to her, so you just run straight past her, and she runs at you for like half a second, and then just gets smashed by the Homing Soul Mass.
Yeah.
Here we see the Toku bombs again. Nice and easy. Once you know where to go, it's pretty consistent.
Normally in the races, everyone uses the bonfires before Centipede, so they can recharge the the dark build, but
Yeah.
usually you don't take any bonfire. So when you reach this part, you only have like one shot. The thing is that
Yeah.
you gotta roll through the branches, but the last branch you may use the spell and kill the boss and break the branch. So
Yeah.
it's quite useful.
The worst thing about Bed of Chaos is that, especially when you're using Toki bombs, is that the boss doesn't reset fully. Like once you've hit one of the side ones, it stays like hit forever. So you have to deal with, you know, the extra arms and crap, and you can't just do Toki bombs again.
Yeah. Or when you get hit by the firestorm and at the end of the you hit the two bombs, and when you are passing through the branches and you get hit by the firestorm.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
You
get
just
hit twice because they combo you.
You just go, yeah. As soon as you see those little things on the ground, it's like the office. It's like, no, no, God, no, no.
Yeah. It's
He just sort of run around aimlessly. He's like praying it doesn't hit you.
yeah. Hopefully it hits when you're in the iframes of the wall.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
And that might be the second worst run back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
especially if you didn't take any
Actually,
bumpers.
yeah, especially if you didn't take the bonfires.
Yeah, you have to do elevator clip again and Bladtown skip again. Oh, I would hate myself.
Oh, that would be really awful. I think it's the worst run back if you don't trigger any bonfire. Actually, because you gotta do a lot of tricks before. You gotta do the placement and the other thing. I didn't thought about it.
Yeah. Maybe Gan will quit out and forfeit after killing Gwyn.
Okay, he's getting. Hopefully he doesn't mess it up. He gets in first attempt. Hopefully.
Doesn't get a Brood Gwyn. Brood creating all of the memes in this tournament. You got the Dutch Guardian, good old do a barrel roll.
And he
And
got
now
it.
Oh, nice.
I think
Oh, yeah,
this is
so-
still a decent time. 1:42.
Yeah. I don't think GanDrake will be happy with it, but yeah, definitely in general, 141 RTA is pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, we got our subscriber as well for the Speed Gaming channel. Woohoo. Congrats to GanDrake
Congratulations.
for finishing the run.
Yeah, and not
Awesome
rage
resilience
and no
there.
rage quits.
doesn't want to wait for him to die.
Yeah. I think the run was pretty good, but when he died to Priscilla, it started to how to say this? I don't know, like to go bad.
Yeah. Oh, GG.
He resets the timer.
Unfortunately, this was the losers bracket, so now GanDrake out of the tournament. Lucida, that was a killer deathless run. How are you guys?
Hey,
It's my microphone. Oh wait, there's on.
It's on.
Nice.
Is this thing on?
man,
Yes.
Lucida, that was that time. Holy fuck!
Thanks, but I just now realize how bad Mail Trigger is for RTA runs.
It's terrible.
Yep.
Hey, Lucida, how it felt to take all those pitchy bonfires and not dying in any fight?
I feel so dirty after those.
But it was a really good run.
Yeah,
Thanks.
my run was bad.
And I don't think that
Really
it was
bad.
like bad. I think like you got frustrated after you died to
I-
Priscilla, and after that.
Yeah, I literally screamed after I died to Priscilla. Like, I never died to that attack.
Yeah.
I could see you having some problems with MoveSwap then after that, and I could just like hear
Yeah,
your
I
anger
was just
growing.
completely discouraged, not motivated anymore, but 5 minutes later I got back into it. Then I died to the most trolly Civ ever.
Oh
Then
yeah,
I was down
the bunny
again.
rabbit.
Yeah. And after
They're
that,
roller
you got
coaster
to
rides again.
Nido, and you had to do that whole run back, and that was
Oh
bad.
yeah, I was like, if I want to pull anything here, I have to skip the damn bonfire, go ham. Then I died to the...
The second
Then
time
I
you faced
missed.
Nido, you did a quit out because of the spell of Nido, right? I don't know the name, but
Yeah, because of
Scream.
Scream. I
Yeah,
just
Scream.
don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, it's exactly what I said. I don't think Gan wants to deal with it, so we just put out.
But yeah,
he recently died to him, so he's not gonna take the risk. He's not
Yeah,
gonna take the risk.
the death was completely my fault. I missed one of the skeletons. I should have shot another dark beat and then go close. But I panicked, so I did a
why you
mistake.
died.
Yeah, the skeleton jump attacked me.
Oh.
Oh no! See,
But
didn't
the
even
thing
roll.
I'm really the most upset about is Duke's Archives.
Oh yeah, that's a tough run back as well.
This
And-
goddamn super jump attack from the Crystal Hollow that one-shotted me.
Yeah, that's so quick as
That-
well.
I was so goddamn
That's
mad.
what we were saying. The holes being crystal, they do a lot of damage. So when they do the jump attack, most of the times they are gonna one hit KO you.
Yep, especially if you're on a
That's-
counter hit.
Yeah, probably they're buffed with the tunneler, so it's worse.
Oh yeah, they got buffed, I think, and then the super jump attack with a counter hit just demolished me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least after that it went smoothly. Like you didn't miss the Duke skip, and you didn't have any climb in the fight. So
Yeah, I actually practiced the pathing for no clams a lot.
yeah, it's really bad to get clamps in the fight. Actually, many runners die in that fight because of the clamps, being a really easy fight.
But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty happy with my DLC at least.
Yeah, your DSA was pretty good.
Oh,
No
you
problem.
missed the skip before the Artorias, but you managed to
Royal
quit out before
Whip.
dying.
I set it up wrong. That's why it missed.
Yeah,
I
it
was a
your
tiny
fault.
bit
You were
too far
doing
to the
the
left.
It was not the
Yeah, I
standard
did the
skip's fault.
standard setup, but you can't blame the
Standard
setup
skip.
because I set it up wrong. I was a tiny bit too far to the left, so I didn't close enough distance.
Ah,
There
yeah,
you go,
but,
people.
but you were trying the same thing. Like you did it twice, but the second time it worked. But it was the same strategy.
Yeah, not completely. I was a bit more to the left on the first attempt. That's
okay.
why I didn't gather enough distance.
No, you didn't manage to plunge the wall.
Yeah,
Well,
but yeah, I'm not happy with that run, that's for sure. That's probably the worst race I've done so far. Out
Yeah,
of all
in-
the
in
races
the-
we do.
I mean,
Not
there was the
only in
race.
the tournament.
There was the race 2 days ago. Where, wait, did you end up finishing that?
Yeah, I finished it, but it was better than this.
Oh, really? Oh no.
Yeah, it was 140 something.
Oh,
Well, anyway,
Oh,
you were
um,
running Male Draker, which is a hard
Yeah.
word in my opinion. I mean, everyone is
Yeah.
running the Dragon Truth +5, which is a bit easier since you don't gotta do the Blytune skip and all the hard tricks.
yeah. It's really great that you finished the run.
Yeah, at least I finished it. I was on the edge of forfeiting a few times actually, but I said to myself, you do this, so you finish it.
I think
Yeah.
when you died to the Capra Demon, you were in the
Yeah,
in that ledge.
yeah, for sure. I don't know what's wrong with me and Capra lately.
So, Lucida, you're on to the next round, the third round of the losers bracket. You're gonna fight. I always say that. I'm getting angry with myself now. You're going to race against Wolfie. How do you feel about that?
I
Wolf
think it's
is the
going to
guy
be a
running
very tight
Front Face,
race.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very tight race, but I'm afraid it is destined that Wolf is going to be racing Brood, so I
Oh,
don't.
no.
My chances are too great.
You're gonna break the destiny, Lucida.
Yeah, it has already been written.
Yeah, but if your next run is like this one, I think you're gonna
Yeah.
go to the finals.
Yeah,
It was
definitely.
a really
I
good
very
run.
much doubt that.
It went really well. I mean, like it was 1 and 16 in-game time.
There's
Oh
a
my god.
sub siege.
Oh yeah, little party.
Oh my god.
Alright, there's another race. What's the next race? There's another race tomorrow. No, today. Technically, it's still today.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's much later. In about 10 hours or so.
Yeah, it's
Stash Train versus Regolith Slayer.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
That's alright, yep. I'll be commentating on that as well.
with next.
Yes, with Nax. That's gonna be fun as hell.
From where is that guy? Because when I watch his stream, he's like 1
Nexus from
a.m., 2 a.m.
Canada. Nexus from Canada.
That's why he's from the other side.
Yeah. There's like the 3 main time zones, like the thirds. There's the Europeans, the Americans, and then the Australians. So it's
No,
so
the
weird
thing's
when you have a
Almost all streamer schedules are like in normal times, but Nax for me streams like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and it's weird. Sometimes I watch his stream.
I have to stay up so late to be a part of this community. It's nearly 4 a.m. for me right now.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
it's 3 p.m. here.
I like her dedication.
Yeah.
Every time, like when I'm awake, it's so dead. No one ever does a race when I'm actually awake, so I have to stay up.
Actually, I was playing Dota, and Brute told me if I was able to commentate, I had to abandon the game. I was with a friend. I said like, "See ya."
Well, thanks for doing it.
Yeah,
That's
I
really
hope
good.
actually, that wasn't my main account, so it's okay. And I hope I don't get in low priority, but it's okay. I think it's worth it. I love this game, and I love commentating. I asked Brute to commentate long ago, and he said like, "You're not so part of the community because you never talk and you never do anything." And I said like, "Yeah, I know, but it's because I'm not that social." And he said like, "Maybe if we are out of commentators, I will ask you." And I said like, "Oh, right, that would be awesome." And he said like, "Are you able to commentate?" I said like, "Just one, like in 90 seconds." I said like, "Oh, nice." Actually, I had to set up the stream. I couldn't see the commentary section at the beginning. I had to. I didn't have the plugins, so it took a time. But I could do it, so it's okay.
GG to both of you guys for that race. It was a very solid race.
Lucida. Really nice time.
Same to you, man.
Yeah. Keep on practice.
Yeah,
Maybe
for
next time
sure.
You may win.
Of course.
It's gonna be hard.
If we do another tournament, I wanna for sure not lose both of my races and get much better times. I'm motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah, the community is growing up so fast. I think the past year wasn't so many runners.
Yeah, we grew a lot.
Yeah, I have always been like in the shadows because I wasn't streaming. I started streaming like yesterday or 2 days ago, and like I knew almost all the guys, and nowadays I do not know many of them. So that's nice because the community is growing up.
Yeah, that's really nice, especially with a small community like Dark Souls speedrunning.
Yeah.
And I like that this community is actually so great because you think, Dark Souls and then speedrunning, people would be so stuck up and, toxic, but it's really an amazing community.
Yeah. It's an amazing game.
Yeah. Alright, thank you all for joining us.
Keep on. No, nothing. I was doing another. Sorry, the thing that I do not live by myself, and sometimes my siblings come to.
And ending the stream is the hardest part. So yeah. Oh yeah, they're getting ready for the next race anyway.
You should hurry up.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
very
we're kind
much.
of rambling here.
GG to you guys. Great races. I'll see you guys in
So,
about 10
Seth,
hours.
now you're gonna go sleep and wake up to do the other commentary?
Pretty much. Like I'm fairly enough
That's what you're gonna do?
I only sleep for like 4 hours.
Bye-bye.
The commitment
Goodbye,
with the community is so much.
Yeah, man.
Okay. It's amazing. It was a pleasure to commentate with you. See you later.